Got a couple of days here now. What have you made of Monaco Oval and the pitch and Canberra?
For us, it's mainly been jet lag, a bit of rain, but we've been lucky that we got a full day of practice yesterday. It's a beautiful place, a beautiful ground, and an ideal way to start our tour off, and we're looking really forward to it.
When you are dealing with, I guess, the jet lag and things like that, how important is a game like this to just find your feet and, I guess, have a bit of a hit?
I think it's very important, especially the nature of the game. It's a first-class fixture. We're playing against a side that's very well equipped. They've got a lot of Australian internationals, a lot of people knocking on that Australian door. So it's probably an ideal way for us to start against the World Test Champions.
Anyone in particular in this team that you're looking forward to testing yourself against?
It's hard naming people because I think, like I said, they've got quite a few internationals, but Cameron Green's one of them that's in the 14. He'd be someone to look out for. He's got all the potential to be a world-class all-rounder, and we're looking forward to coming up against the 11.
It sounds like he might not do too much bowling this week. Is that nice to hear?
That's not in our control. Obviously, we'd like to pace him. You wanna play the best. But again, the nature of this game, it's a competitive first-class fixture, and we're looking forward to it.
What have you made?
Does that bring what sort of balance do you think you'll go with, and how close to the Test 11 do you think it will look tomorrow?
I think you're spot on with it being a 4-day first-class fixture. We'd like to manage some loads as well, so it might be possible that we rest a couple of players that we feel have worked a lot in the recent past. But look, we've got 18 players. We've got 7 fast bowlers. Probably gives us an ideal opportunity to test which combination we might be taking with us to Perth, and it'll be a great test for the batsmen. Having probably 2 innings in these 4 days would be a good test against a very good attack. Again, we'll just try and get the best preparation out of it.
As a batsman coming to Australia, what are the biggest adjustments you have to make, particularly when you're starting a series in somewhere like Perth?
Pace and bounce, obviously. That's something that's a given in Australia. We've been very fortunate that a lot of the guys were part of the 2019 tour. Some even came during the 2016 tour, which is sort of a replica of this series in terms of the fixture list, except Perth and Brisbane being switched. We were lucky to play the T20 World Cup last year. I felt as a batsman those were testing conditions, but we still did a decent job as a batting unit there. So there are a lot of the guys who've gotten that experience, and it's the pace and bounce in Australia and their pace attack, along with Nathan Lyon, that you want to get used to and you want to put under pressure right from the word go, because they've dominated world cricket for a while. I haven't seen any drama personally. I think we're very well focused on the job that's on our hands. We've got here, excuse me, sorry. We've got here, we've had a couple of days of rest, and we've been straight into practice. We've done some fitness work. For us, it's about what's in our control, in our preparation, when we know that we're going up against the World Test Champions in their own backyard. It's going to be a challenging series, but it's an exciting opportunity for all of us to put our skills in under test and obviously take some points into our World Test Championship for this cycle as well.
Are you expecting that?
I think as a batsman that it was a bit bittersweet. The last Australian tour I got a couple of starts, but you want to convert those starts in Test cricket and obviously get 3 figures where you're getting double figures. So that'll be my test. That'll be my opportunity. We got used to conditions very well. I think Babar got 100, Yasir Shah got 100, but there were a lot of 50s and 50 plus scores from batsmen in the last tour, so we'd want to convert those into bigger scores and make them into match-winning contributions.
Any idea of opening combinations over this match?
Look, like I've said, we've got a settled opening pair over the last year or so, Imam and Abdullah. That's our aim. As far as conditions go, we're a side that also looks at conditions, and if we have to make a couple of decisions regarding conditions, we'll do so for the betterment of the team. Look, it's going to be an emotional series for him. He's been a great servant to world cricket, not just Australian cricket. We wish him all the best with whatever he chooses to do. He's been a great ambassador to the game. For us, he's one of their main players, and we'd like to get him out as early as possible, as said by the guys on the previous days. So we wish him all the best, but hopefully we can provide him with a challenging series.
Shan, with this
To you guys all good there at the back. Zach, please. Kelly, you good?
I'm good.
Omar, you filming there? You good, mate?